Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy, the GUIDO. I just want to say thank you for stopping by the YouTube page today. It means the world to me that you're here. I got a chance to sit down with Ricky, a really important character inside of the Academy Roleplay server the other day. We got to have a really cool conversation about who he is inside the game and outside of the game as well. I know that you're gonna love it as much as I did. Before we get to that though, if you're interested in GTA roleplay, or maybe you're looking for a server to be a part of, I invite you to come check out the Academy. I guarantee you won't regret it, and you're gonna find out it's more than a game, it's really more like a family. If you're interested, there's a link right here that you can click. I'll put it in the description as too. Also, before you leave, hope that you'll consider hitting that subscribe button. It really helps your boy out. Also, leave a thumbs up on the video and a comment. And if you don't have a comment, that's cool. Just hit like an emoji or something. Put your favorite emoji in the comment. Just let me know that you stopped by. All right, guys. Hey, let's jump into the video and hope you enjoy it. Bro, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good, man. Let me just say, first off, I appreciate so much you jumping in here, hanging out, and man, we get to talk a little bit. You excited about that?
A little nervous.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be good, man. Don't be nervous. You're amongst friends and amongst family, your TARP family, and so it's gonna be dope. Hey, let's just start here. Tell me about you. Talk about you, kind of who you are, and we see Ricky. We see him in the city. We see Leroy in the city. But this is an opportunity for us to get to know you specifically. So just kind of give us some information about who you are.
I've been a drywall, metal stud framer, carpenter for the last 15 years. My dad got me into it. I've been playing Xbox for as long as I can remember.
Okay.
And then friends started getting PCs. I wanted to get a PC. Never really had the space for a PC, but then finally I was like, screw it. I'm getting a PC.
Yeah.
And I got a PC. Not really much to talk about.
Okay, now, all right, couple things that we talked about beforehand that I didn't know about you is you're a twin.
I am a twin,
yeah.
Paternal twin.
Okay, now are y'all, do y'all have similar interests? Do y'all like the same things? Or are y'all complete opposite?
Complete opposite.
Yeah.
If he was standing next to me, you wouldn't even know he was my brother, let alone my twin.
Nice. My wife is actually an identical twin, and her sister, for the most part, are very, very similar in their likes and dislikes. Everybody's unique, so they have some differences too. Yeah. But fraternal twins, they tend to be complete opposites and different.
Complete opposites, but at the same time, best friends, and we got each other's backs.
Yeah. Okay. And you and your family, y'all all work together. Is that right?
Yeah. So my dad got me into it, and then, he got my older brother into it, and then I was doing just another little tiny job, and he called me up and he was like, "Hey, you want a big raise?" And I was like, "Sounds good.
Nice.
Let's do it."
Yeah, everybody likes raises. That
was about 15 years ago, and
okay.
Been doing it ever since.
Awesome, man. Very cool. Now, the other thing that you mentioned that I kind of wanted to bring up was you play some other games. So obviously we know you play, the Academy, you play GTA, the role play stuff. But what other kind of stuff are you into, man? What other kind of stuff interests you? What do you play?
I got into the Hunter Call of the Wild really, really hard 2-3 months ago.
Okay.
I like first-person shooters, but not Warzone.
Okay.
There's this game out there right now. It's not really well known, but it's called Hell Let Loose.
Okay.
And it's like a World War II first-person shooter. It's like pretty realistic in terms, like, you can't look your score up or anything like that. You just run around, and it's pretty good, but it's pretty hard.
I got you. Now, since you got your PC, I know you said you played Xbox a lot. Since you got your PC, are you more a PC gamer, or are you still a console guy?
I haven't even turned my Xbox on since I got my PC.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm a PC guy now.
I got you. Okay, very cool. Yeah, I do both. I do a little bit of both. I play most things on my computer, but I still I'm a PlayStation. I have a PlayStation, so I still play it sometimes too. All right. So other than gaming, other than when you're at work, what other kind of stuff do you do, man? Like if you're in your free time, you've got nothing that's going on. What are you doing? How are you spending your time?
Either going to hang out with friends, but when they're not busy, or I like to go see my niece and nephew and my older brother down south.
Okay.
Um, and if I can, and it's a nice day, I'm gonna get on my motorcycle and I'm gonna go for a ride.
Okay. What kind of bike do you have?
It's a little dual sport. It's nothing quick or special, but
Yeah, but it's something to just feel the breeze.
yeah, if even if it's without friends or anything, and I'm just on it by myself, like I don't care. Out there, listen to music and have fun.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, very cool, man. Well, all right, so I got a game for us. I wanted to play a game just to, because we are everybody. The whole point of this is to kind of get an idea of who the person that we know as Ricky inside the game genuinely truly is. And so we're gonna play a game. You up for it? You down for it?
Let's do it.
Okay, all right. So it's called This or That, and it's just rapid fire. I'm gonna ask you a question, and you just off the top of your head, don't think about it, just give an answer for it. Okay, you ready for it?
All right, let's do it.
Okay, here we go. Ketchup or ranch?
Ranch.
Crunchy peanut butter or smooth peanut butter?
Smooth all the way.
All right. Phone in the bathroom or no phone in the bathroom?
Bathroom.
All
In.
right. Okay. All right. Air guitar or air drums?
Guitar all the way.
All right. Guacamole or salsa?
Salsa.
All right. So do you prefer, would you wear a hat? Would you prefer to have a dope hat or some dope socks?
Hat.
All right. Would you rather have a password or like a secret handshake?
Handshake.
What's more annoying, a loud neighbor or a nosy neighbor?
A loud neighbor.
All right. Netflix or Hulu?
Netflix all the way.
Are you going on a vacation or do you prefer a staycation?
Vacation, but mostly staycation.
Mostly staycation. Okay. Now, when you're on your vacation, are you driving or are you flying?
Oh, I'm flying. I'm not driving.
I gotcha. Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Would you rather owe somebody money or owe them a favor?
Favor.
Okay. Do you prefer camping or glamping?
Camping. Let's rough it.
All right. You just want to get into it. Okay. Would you rather be the one cooking or would you rather be the one being cooked for?
I'd rather cook.
Okay. What kind of stuff do you cook? What do you like to cook?
Ooh. I'm really good at making spaghetti.
Really? Okay, dope.
Really good at making spaghetti. I don't know. I got an air fryer that I air fry basically everything with.
Yes. I mean, if you don't have an air fryer at this point, are you really living? That's what I think. You know what I mean?
I don't think you are.
No, 100%. I mean, you have not really experienced life if you don't have an air fryer yet. And I'm right with you with the spaghetti thing. I can cook about two things, eggs and spaghetti, not together, but those are the two things I can cook. All right, a couple more. Would you rather attend a party or host a party?
Attend.
Would you rather be sweating because you're too hot or shivering because you're too cold?
Shivering.
Okay, all right. All right, last one. Do you prefer hot coffee or iced coffee?
Hot coffee.
All right, very cool, man. Very cool. We made it through that. We did good, didn't we?
We did good.
Awesome. All right. Hey, well, let's talk about what we, as a TARP community, we, for the most part, I would imagine that we kind of know you best for, which is the Academy. So kind of talk to me about how did you discover the Academy? How did you even get to be part of this community?
It was like 4 or 5 months before I got my computer. on Twitch one night, bored, laying in bed, getting ready to go to bed, and I found Messer, and I ended up staying up for his entire stream.
Okay.
Like I was tired the next day, and then so I followed him, and I was like, and at that point, I think he had like 90 to 100 followers. Like
Okay.
he didn't have many followers, and I was like, I'm gonna be in the academy one day.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna get a PC. I don't care how, but I'm gonna be in it. And eventually got into the Discord, and I eventually got a PC. My buddy hooked me up, and he gave me his old PC, and it's pretty good. Gets me through, and I joined TARP, and boom, here we are.
So how long ago was that?
I got my PC. I believe it was the weekend of Halloween.
Okay.
And then like a week later, I was in the city.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, that's actually around the time that I kind of discovered the academy as well. I was watching TikTok, saw Officer Messer on there, and they were hyping up the Halloween stuff, all the spooky stuff and the fog and all that kind of stuff. They were hyping all that up, and so yeah, right around the same time. So that's really cool, man. Awesome. So you play. We know you as two different characters. So you have a Leo character, and you have a Krim character. Do you have a favorite? Is there one of those characters that you like better?
I mean, I'm always gonna love Leroy because he was my first character I ever made. But since becoming a deputy, I mean, I've been countless hours on my deputy.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go my deputy, but Leroy will always have a spot in my heart.
What do you think the most challenging thing for you? Do you think is the most challenging part of playing a Leo character inside the city versus the most challenging thing about being a criminal in the city? What do you think between those two?
Catching the people.
Yeah.
And then there are some people they make it a little hard. They make it real hard to deal with.
Yeah. Who is it? Who in the city makes it the most difficult when you're a law enforcement officer?
You put me on the spot on this one.
I'm putting you on the spot, bro. I want you to say their name. Tell them right now that you're coming for them.
Oh, they already know. It's Robin.
Robin, okay.
Robin makes it so difficult, man.
Okay.
Love her to death, but my God.
Okay. All right. Why? What does she do that makes it challenging? Just sneaky, good at the game?
No, not even sneaky. She is not sneaky at all.
Yeah, just out there.
Like, he just gets caught. Oh, when you're reading her rights, she won't listen.
Nice.
Like, I stopped questioning her and just took her to the jail cell and sent her on her way.
Yeah.
But not really. Like, she's not horrible. Like, she doesn't do like horrible crimes. She has.
Yeah.
But it's just like, oh, and then Diaper.
Yeah. Yeah.
I stopped taking Diaper to jail and just started fining him. Because I know he's all about that money.
Yeah, no, Diaper's about money. And I tell you what's crazy about Diaper is when my Leo character stops him, it's never a quick process. It's going to be extended, and he's just going to keep talking and talking and talking. And it's...
Oh, yeah.
he basically talks you to death until you're like, bro, just get out of here.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I've done that a couple times with him. Where we'll just talk and talk and talk. And it's like, all right, Diaper, just like, you ran a red light. Don't do it again. You know he's going to do it again because he does it right in front of you when he leaves that stop.
Yeah, that's right.
And you're like, what are you doing, Diaper? Yeah.
That's funny. All right, so tell me this. So you've been in the academy. Now, is the academy your first have you ever played in any other cities?
No.
Okay. So
I've played in one other city when TARP was down. and I was like, God, I'm glad this isn't my home
Yeah. Okay.
because it was bad. It was bad.
So talk into that a little bit. So why TARP? I mean, like what is it about this community to you that connects you and makes you, want to be a part of it?
The people, like you can go into Gin Chat at any time, and it's popping.
Yeah.
Like yeah, it slows down, but like everybody's like it's just popping. Like in the mornings on my way to work lately, I've been getting into BCSO, the conference room, and there's three, four, five people in there, and we're chatting while I drive to work.
Yeah.
And then on the way home, I'll get into BCSO conference room, and we're chatting on the way home. Like it's like a big family. Like the whole server of TARP is like a big family. I've met people since joining TARP, like that I consider close friends.
Sure. Yeah. And that's the conversation that, and I don't want to repeat myself from what I said last time, but that's the thing that to me is the most interesting and the most intriguing about this community is you really get into it because most people's stories are similar. They've seen Officer Messer on
Yeah.
TikTok or they saw a Twitch stream and they're like, "Yo, that looks dope. I want to get into that." But they come into it wanting to play a game, and what you find is this community, like this connection with
Oh
other
yeah.
people, which is to me the most interesting part of the academy is because it is a game, but
Yeah.
it's what you said. It's community. It's friendships.
Yeah. At the end, like I've seen people leave TARP, and there was one person that left TARP. She was like, drive me to the airport. And I drove her to the airport, and I like legitimately started crying because I knew that was the last time she was ever going to fly into TARP again.
Yeah.
And I was like, I didn't think I would ever do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it was weird,
Yeah.
but it's a big family, man.
Yeah. No, absolutely. And, and some of that too is, I play most days. I don't play every day, but I play most days. Normally, I play late at night. For me, I'm on the East Coast. I know you're on the West Coast. So when I'm playing,
Yeah.
it's like middle of the day for you. But the but you encounter the same people because people have schedules. You get in there and you're kind of rolling with the same crew over and over and over again, and you just kind of get to know folks.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I've made a throwaway character to kind of just meet other people.
Yeah.
Like I'm not trying to say that I'm annoyed with everybody that I normally run into. I'm not.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love running into them, but I've made another character to just meet the new people.
Sure.
Like
And
there's a lot of new people coming in.
no, there really are. And that's kind of the thing that's really exciting, kind of where the academy is right now. It's always growing. And since I've been in it, it's been a growing community. But I
Yeah.
think most recently in the last several weeks, we've seen at least in game, you've seen an automatic influx of brand new players, people that have been in the city for like 3 weeks or less. And
Oh yeah.
there's been multiple times I would interact with someone. And they're like, "Yo, it's my first time. I don't know how to walk around," and I've been that person. I've been
Oh
that
yeah.
person.
Yeah. You and me both, man.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think so. Speaking of that, speaking of being a new person, I think for when I think about you, and one of the reasons I really wanted to get you on to talk to you is I feel like you have become a really, you've kind of become like an ambassador for the city. And here's why I say that. I say that because I know you don't like that. You don't want me to say that. But here's why I say that. It's because, an ambassador speaks on behalf of whatever it is they represent. And so many times in game, I have seen you, I have been in scenes where you have done this, and I've seen you do it where you're just kind of like, "Yo, this is how we do this here." And that's an important role. I think you play an important role in the city by doing that because we need a voice. We need an insider voice that just says, "Yo, we call it muscles. We don't call it keys." You know what I mean? Like, and so I think you speak to that, and that helps develop the culture of what the community is.
Yeah, and I can't even take credit for that. The people when I first flew in the city, the couple people that I started hanging out with, like they've one of them has been in multiple cities,
Yeah.
and like she knew the lingo and she taught me that. And then my other buddy, like I've never met him, but I'm going to his wedding in August. Like,
Nice.
yeah, but they all taught me that lingo, and like it's kind of passing it down,
Yeah.
like from person to person. Like I met a person the other day as my throwaway character, and she had absolutely no idea what to do. And I was like, all right, let's go. Took her to the 24/7, got her some food, got her some bandages, got her some drink, took her over to the U-Tool, bought her a radio, bought her a phone. Like, all right, this is how you do it. Like, she had holes in her sleeves. I was like, all right, go into the clothing store.
Right.
Not 100% sure what it is for the female, but we'll get it figured out.
Yeah.
And we did. And like, I don't know, that it was fun. It was enjoyable.
Yeah. No, I think so too. And I think it's important to be able to help develop that culture, because if you don't, if you don't and we don't as a community, people just do whatever. But there's a certain way that we want our server to be run,
Yeah,
and there's a course of direction. And so we manage that regardless of what our tag says in Discord. We all
absolutely.
manage the culture of what the server is and how things run and operate. And so, I just think you do a really good job of that.
Well, thank you. I
Uh,
try.
no, and you do. So, all right. So let me ask you this. Let me ask this. So, RP, you've been a part of a ton of scenes. What is in your mind? What do you think the most memorable moments, 2, 3 moments about like in-game scenes that you've ever been a part of? Like things that are memorable or you'll never forget them.
Ooh. I think it was the first time I was on when the jewelry store heist was in,
Okay.
and somebody was robbing it, and they had Dale Brown as the hostage,
Okay.
and we somehow
Did
like
you understand what he said at all?
no,
I don't
you.
either.
I love Dale to death, but all I get is Mr. Luba Mahagan, and that is it.
Yeah.
And I'm laughing the entire time. I think on that one I talked them out, and we arrested them for like I dropped the charges to like robbery or something like that.
Yeah.
But Dale Brown was sitting, and I did get something out of that one day. He goes, "Mr. Luba Mahagan, my knees are hurting," and that's all I got out of it. And we
Yeah.
were laughing, like everybody was laughing, and it's like we got to get it together. Like, but I think that was one. Oh man, I don't even know. There's so many.
Okay. All right.
There's so many.
Um, so just for the record, because I have seen this, I've seen you say this several times in game. Exactly how do you say the last name? For the
Lewin
record,
Lewin
Lewin Hagen.
Lewin.
All right, chat.
Rita will never get it right.
Yeah,
I'm fairly certain Dale Brown will never get it right. Nobody will ever get it right. It
yeah,
doesn't bother me one bit. I think it's funny.
yeah,
I've dealt with it my entire life.
yeah.
Like it's just I love it.
So speaking of Rita, you've had a lot of interactions with her. I think y'all have been even married before, if I remember.
Uh,
That was a thing.
that was her.
Oh man, what's that like? That dynamic. That's such a prominent character in the city. Kind of interacting with that character.
Let me tell you, taxing does not listen, but makes it fun for the most part.
Yeah,
Um, most of the time hard to deal with. And she made that very clear when I gave her a baton, which was a terrible idea, mind you. Bad idea. Um, but really not that bad. Like get in the car and you just do stuff. Didn't get any work done,
Yeah.
which doesn't bother me because I didn't have to fill out reports.
Yeah, that's right.
Lost a lot of people. She critiques you as a person, as a deputy. She critiques, and very, very. She makes it known,
Yeah.
but no, not that bad. Like I didn't have. There were some days where I was like, all right, we gotta split ways, but for the most part, it wasn't horrible.
Oh, that's cool. All right, Chad. Hey, listen, what questions do you have? What do you want to ask? What do you want to ask Ricky about? What is it that you'd like to, information you want to know, something about the game, a scenario that you want to talk through? What is it that you want to know? I'm sure there's tons of questions. I saw several things. What does Tommy think, or what does Ricky think of Tommy Two Toes? He has not caught him yet.
I have not. I know who he is, and I'll get you one day there, Tommy.
So you're coming after him.
I'm not coming after him, but I'll catch him slipping one day.
I got you. Somebody asked, why do you like salsa more than guacamole?
Because I don't like guacamole. I don't like avocados.
All right, let's see. Let's see. Ganker says, what does Ricky think of Ganker and Guy?
I absolutely love them. The first time I ran into you guys, like, it's your voices, like it's just soothing. Like you guys, like the first time I ran into you guys, I was like, I'm never going to do anything mean to these people because I met you on Leroy.
Right. Yeah.
And we were standing at the Yellow Jack because, as you remember, and I believe it was 1.0, that was the play.
That's what you did, man. You rolled up the Yellow Jack.
And you guys were sitting over at your car talking, and this dude came up to me and he was like, I'm going to rob them. And I was like, have you met them? And he was like, never. And I go talk to him. 5 minutes. Give it 5 minutes. If you still want to rob him after that, I'm not going to stop you. And he came back 5 minutes later and he was like, I can't rob those guys. And we all started laughing. I was like, I told you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, they're fun characters. And I told you, you were surprised by this. I told you Guy, and I think it's true of Ganker, I don't know that we've ever committed a crime in the city. Not one time.
Absolutely crazy to me. Because you guys could be under the radar criminals so good.
Yeah. So that is true. That is a true statement. Lady Assault says, "How did he get the name Ricky?"
That's my first name.
There you go.
My mom and my dad picked it, I guess.
Okay, hold on. Somebody says, do you remember ripping patches off Snake in the motorcycle club on the Crim side?
I sure do, and I felt bad, but I was new to the.
All right, tell that. What is that? Explain that story.
We were in a motorcycle club. Me, Colt. Oh man, me, Colt, and a handful of other people were in the motorcycle club, and Snake, I believe, was the president or the vice president, and I had to rip his patch off. We had to kick him out. I felt bad.
Yeah. But, hey, you had to do what you had to do.
We had to do what we had to do.
All right. Somebody asked, what is what video game do you remember first playing, and what was it on? What did you play it on?
Oh, GoldenEye. In 64.
Yes, that's a legend, bro.
Hours on that game.
That's a legend, dude. I love that game. They were talking about in Discord today that over in the gaming setup channel, they started talking about Oregon Trail. And I was like, yo, I got to play Oregon Trail. It's been a minute, but I'm down for it.
That's been like 25 years for me.
Yeah. But you know what? Evidently, you can download it. I'm going to be streaming that junk.
Oh, I might download it and play with you.
Heck yeah.
I don't even know if you can do that.
Hey, listen, sure you can. I'm sure you can. Let's see. Somebody says, can you tell anything about the Mancinis?
You'll see us. You'll see a lot more of us.
Okay. All right. There you go. Why BCSO instead of LSPD or instead of state police?
Because I applied for SASP and they denied me, and I applied for BCSO and they hired me.
There you go. That's it. You go where you feel the love.
And let me tell you, I feel the love.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Somebody asked, who is your favorite current criminal right now in the city?
Favorite current criminal? Oh my God, I don't even know. Favorite current criminal? I don't know. I arrest a lot of people.
Yeah.
Joker gets a lot of hate. He gets a lot of hate, but he's never really done anything bad to me. And he just kind of like, I arrest him. Yeah, he'll run every now and again. I'll tase him and whatever. But like, I would probably say Joker because he doesn't give me too much flack.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with Joker. Don't let that blow your head up.
I got you. All right. Who do you love better? Tittles or Skittles?
I love them both. Such a great guy.
Yeah, those are and y'all tend to pair in game. Y'all tend to pair together.
Yeah, I mean, once we took on a couple people from the MC. We took on Kenny and Tittles, and like that. Once again, I've grown to love those guys. Like they're friends, like really good friends of mine.
Yeah.
So I mean,
awesome. Somebody asked, have you ever thought of trying to be a real Leo in real life? Is that something that ever interests you?
a long time ago, but 15 years in the trades does wonders on your body.
I got you.
So it'll probably never happen.
All right. So I'm going to ask one more question. They keep blowing this up, so I'm going to ask it. Dale or Dipa?
Dale, 100%. 100%. Dale like makes me belly laugh.
Yeah.
Dipa has his moments, but Dale makes me belly laugh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a fun character, man. He's hilarious. All right, so let me ask this question. Let me ask this one, and I won't keep you too much longer. So, let's say you get into a conversation with someone, and they are either looking to join a server, get into a game, or switch servers. What would you tell them about the Academy? Like, how would you describe that to just say, hey, come join us? What would that pitch be like coming from you?
Just the camaraderie. Everybody in the community, like, there's a lot of people in the community, so not everybody is going to see eye to eye. But really, it's like the group of friends that I've met, the group of people that I talk to dang near every day. Like, I don't think you can find that in any other community.
Yeah.
And I really think that's what TARP, like, that's their goal.
Right.
Actually, I know that's one of their goals is to do that. And that's what I feel like. If you want to have fun and belly laugh at 2:00 in the morning, like join the server, because you find people, just characters. And I love it. I love dealing with, like, on my LEO side, I love dealing with people. On my crim side, I love dealing with people and then robbing them. Like, that is what it is.
Yeah, absolutely. It kind of goes both ways. Either way, whichever person that you are that time that you're in the city.
Yeah, that night.
Well, very cool. Hey, two more things. First one is this. Happy birthday. Tomorrow is your birthday, as you and your twin. So happy birthday. 34?
34.
34. So give some happy birthdays in the chat. Let him know happy birthday. Blow him up on Discord, all that kind of good stuff. So that's going to be awesome. And you got some plans for tomorrow? You mentioned y'all were going to do go-karts or something like that?
My brother called me up and was like, "Hey, let's go go-karting after work tomorrow." And I was like, sounds pretty good.
Awesome, man. Very cool. That sounds fun. That sounds like a lot of fun, man. That'll be good. All right. Any social media you want to plug? Anybody, anywhere you want people to come find you, connect with you, anything like that?
My name's out there, so if y'all want to add me on Facebook, add me on Facebook.
Okay. All right.
No, I'm not really a social media type.
Okay. All right. Well, good. Well, brother, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. I love the conversation. I appreciate you jumping in and just kind of giving us some insight of who Ricky is and who Leroy is, and then also the mysterious characters that sometimes show up every now and then.
You'll meet us. You'll meet us one day.
I got
the
you.
The Mancinis.
I got you. All right, so they're making a push for the city, huh?
We might be making some moves.
Some moves. I got you.
You'll find out.
I got you. Well, we'll be on the lookout, man. Hey, thank you so much. All the love, and man, I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the city, bro.
Yeah. Have a good night, man.
All right, you too, sir. Thank you so much.
Later.